All right, good afternoon. The chairman, human rights defenders and access to justice, Advocate Center and Legal Department, co-communists and reviewers. I am Queen Mrs. Solution, live from our Shasha Alimosho branch. I will have an update of the case of family dispute reported by Mr. Adenola Olayemi against the family of Dipoko, uh, Cameroonian, who have been cohabiting with their daughter for the past 18 years and eventually lost the woman in question. This case was attended yesterday. They were unable to conclude based on the story lines behind the whole scene. We have the daughter, which is 10 years in the house, that will equally give us a little um, history of what she know about the mother's death, and thereafter we'll quickly round up the final resolution, close if not final, on the next step to be taken for the disease to be put to rest, and also the modality of how the welfare of these children will be taken care of, and equally the relationship between the deceased family and her kids that she left behind. Please join us as we intervene for a peaceful resolution. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page on Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center. For more useful information, visit our website on www.hrdac.org.ng. I plead with you, please share, and I keep saying you're sharing the page. You know, the page is well known already. With the essence of us pleading with you to share on any case we are handling is to enable the public know what is going on and how to learn from any case treated. From my own point of view, I don't think I will encourage with this, with what I have witnessed, what I've seen so far. I don't think I will encourage any of my younger ones or even my kids to take the step that the late disease took. And it's a lesson to everybody, be you white, black, irrespective of wherever you come from. So please don't keep it to yourself. As you are watching, you drop your positive and reasonable comments that will be useful to everybody. Who reads your comments should learn from it. It shouldn't be insulting comments. Who read your comments should learn from your comments. And if you are watching, please share it. Once you get the notification or you notice that will come online, we're not here to play. The page, we're not bloggers. We'll come online, we can handle any case without coming live, and we'll handle it successfully. But the essence of us being live is for others to learn lesson for whatever that you have said. It could be that you think yours is worse, whereas others have gone beyond your own level. You think yours is less, while others have not even gotten to yours. So we are here for every one of us, including myself, to learn lesson. So please share it, and God bless you. My girl, I hope you know that mic is, what is the essence of using mic?
It's not loud, man.
Huh?
To let your voice to be loud, man.
So have it and you talk that loud, okay?
Okay, man.
Can you say hello from there?
Hello.
Have you sung before?
Yeah, man.
You've never sung before.
Yes, man.
Would you like to sing for me today? Have you ever sung before? You've not.
Yes, man.
Even in the house. You don't. I thought. Have you? Do you used to have morning prayers?
Yes, man.
Hmm?
Yes,
No. Use the mic. I've told you before. The mic is not for fancy. It's for you to use it and all they listen to you. Right?
man. Yes, man.
Okay. Who lead the praise and worship in the morning?
Sometimes my younger sister.
I can't hear you.
Sometimes my younger sister.
So what did you sing?
Christian song, any type of song.
Let me hear one. I asked you a this song before you said no. Let me hear one.
We
Meaning you
just
are
want
like,
to say,
uh-huh.
Baba o,
Yes.
ẹ ṣé. We just want to say, Baba o, ẹ ṣé.
Nice, good. Nice one. Okay. You said you are 10 years. What class are you?
Just one more.
JSS one.
Yes, ma'am.
Your last result, what was your score?
I haven't collected my result, ma'am.
Okay, the last before this one.
I can't remember, ma'am.
Really?
Because the it's my mom and my dad that always check my results, ma'am.
And even you that scored the result, you can't even check it to know your performance.
I only remembered my test, ma'am.
Okay, so what is your performance in your test?
I say it's 75%.
Hmm?
75%, ma'am.
75%. You can do better. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so tell us exactly what happened to your mom.
Okay, ma'am. The Friday night, in
Yes.
the night, she told me that may God be with you and your sister. And she told me that go and sleep. You and your sister go and sleep. So that's what I know about the night. So around that 5:30, because my daddy was in the parlor,
Then what?
because the fan in the room is not that blowing. So the fan in the parlor was blowing fast. So he came to do something in the parlor.
Like what?
I don't know, maybe he's pressing his laptop or I don't know, sha. So and I came that let's go and do our morning prayer. So he now decided to wake my mom that let's pray together. When she did not answer,
They say they can't hear you.
he quickly rushed her to the hospital, and that's all I know. And when he came back, he told me that my mother is dead. It was so painful, ma.
I never asked you whether it's painful or it's not painful yet. Why did you jump into conclusion just like that for you? It was so painful, just like that. Hmm? Your daddy said him and your mom usually quarrel. What led to their quarrel?
Because my mom loves to drink alcohol.
Use that mic.
My mom loves to drink alcohol. I don't know why she likes to drink alcohol.
What kind of alcohol?
What is action bitter stuff?
Hmm?
Action bitter.
Passion bitter.
Yes, ma'am.
Who do buy it for her?
I don't know. She will just buy it, and I don't know when she hide it, and she will drink it.
So how do you know that she had it?
Because anytime her pocket is always full. When I ask her, Mom, what is inside your pocket? She say, don't worry, I should enter the room and lock the room.
Your daddy said the last time they fought, that it was your mommy that first slapped her first. Was it true or is your dad that first slapped her?
Slapped.
Mm. Your daddy said it's your mom that first slapped him
I don't know,
before they
ma'am.
started fighting.
I don't know, ma'am.
So what happened that day?
I don't know, ma'am.
You don't know her. Are you not
Mm.
in that house?
It's as if I went to school that time
No,
because
not in that. He said it was in the night.
in the
All of you
night,
were in the house, yes.
in the night, I don't know, ma'am. I don't know that boy.
So which particular one are you aware of? Since you don't know this one, which
Mm.
particular one are you aware of?
The day he always drink, and when he come back from work, we meet her drinking.
Hmm?
The the day he came back from work, I met her drinking. He was shouting that why do you like drinking? She was saying that it's to be because of what I have in my body. And my daddy started to shouting that when will you stop drinking? This your drinking is too much. When will you stop? And my mom start shouting and they start shouting and I get her from that place now.
You get out from where?
We're in the room and they locked the door.
In the bedroom or in the parlor?
Bedroom now.
So were you not hearing noise when they were fighting?
They were talking gently now.
They were talking gently.
Yes, ma'am.
So when last did they fought?
Uh, I can't remember, ma.
You can't remember,
Yes, ma.
but they have fought before.
Yes, ma.
They can't remember exact
Yes.
date.
Yes, ma.
Is it like some months or a year or you don't know?
I don't really
Has
remember,
it
ma.
taken long?
Yes, ma. But not that long, ma.
Not that long.
Yes, ma.
So, and you can't remember what causes that very well.
Yes, ma.
Did they break anything?
No, ma.
Who wounds each other?
They didn't know each other.
So how did you know they were fighting?
I was hearing noise, ma.
Noise as in talking or
Talking.
just talking?
Yes, ma.
So there was no mark on your father's body.
No, ma.
There was no mark on your mother's body.
Yes, ma.
Okay, was your mommy sick before she died?
No, ma.
She was not sick.
Yes, ma.
She did not have fever.
No, ma.
How did she normally dress if she's at home?
She will do what she wear one gown like this. She wore gown. She do
Gown.
wear gown, yes, ma.
Like only one gown, or she wear three gowns or
One gown,
jacket
ma.
or
One gown, ma.
only gown.
Yes, ma.
She don't put on jacket.
No, ma.
She don't wear cardigan.
No, ma. Just once in a while there is cold, ma.
Once in a while,
Yes, ma.
if there is cold,
Yes, ma.
then she puts on jacket,
No cardigan, ma.
cardigan.
Yes, ma.
Once in a while.
Yes, ma.
Not that she wear it always.
No, ma.
Not that she wear one, two, three.
Yes, ma.
Only normal dressing.
Yes, ma.
Does she do anything? Does she sell anything?
She was just planning to do like she's planning to get a job where my daddy said, if you find job, just come and meet me and all. And she's still looking for the job now.
Hmm?
She's still looking for the job before she died now.
She was looking for what?
Job now.
Job to do.
Like she will open a shop and be selling stuff now.
So she normally stay at home.
Yes, ma. Sometimes she go to market, cook, and she just rest at home.
She have never worked throughout your you grew up with that. She have never gone out to work or said something in that place before.
I don't know, ma.
Has she ever said? That's the question
No,
I ask.
ma.
Don't tell
No,
me you
ma.
don't know. If she has said something, you will know. Which one is that you don't
She
know?
has not said, ma.
And she have not worked.
Yes, ma.
Who normally take you guys to school?
School bus.
School bus.
Yes, ma.
And you bring the school back.
Yes, ma.
So your mom just stay at home.
Yes, ma. Sometimes she come to pick me from school, ma.
What happened to the school bus? Before she went to pick
Maybe have a flat tire or something is wrong with the school bus, ma. And they'll call her and she
you?
will.
You and your siblings, do you go to the same school?
Mm, my school is at Ijayi. Our own school is near our house now.
Hmm?
Like my daddy,
Hmm.
me and my sister was going to the same school before
Hmm.
because they did not have secondary school, and me, I'm going to secondary school.
Hmm.
He now went to put me in another school.
Mm-hmm. So you are not the one that went to wake your mom that morning.
I was the one, man.
Then you just said your dad went to wake your mom.
Like me, I first tap
Use the
her.
mic properly.
I first tap her. She turned a little bit and she closed her. Her eyes was a little bit open and she closed her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And my daddy now went to wake her. She now did not answer again. And my daddy went and rushed her to hospital.
Your daddy now did what?
Rushed her to hospital now.
Who did your daddy tell in that company?
Neighbors now.
Well, how did he tell the neighbor? He went to meet them, you were just shouting.
He was just shouting and all the neighbors came outside.
Shouting like how?
Somebody help, oh, help, oh. I don't know what to do with her. Oh. And all of them went and rushed her to the hospital now.
How many of them?
There were not much. I think it was three, no, four.
Who are who?
Auntie Rose,
Use your mic.
Auntie Rose, Auntie Sheun,
Hmm?
Auntie Sheun, Daddy Temi, Mommy Temi, and Brother Michael. That's five people now.
That went with her. Went with both of them
Yes, ma'am.
to the hospital.
Yes, ma'am.
So were you there when they brought her back?
Yes, ma'am.
What happened when they came back?
They say she's dead.
Say she's dead.
Yes, ma'am.
Just like that.
Yes, ma'am. And we all crying.
You're all crying.
Yes, ma'am.
So who lay her on the chair?
Mm, I think
Use
because
your
they
mind.
did not allow me to come inside,
Okay.
so I don't know who lay down on the chair. Ma'am.
It's not like to come inside.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. Sorry about that, okay?
Thank you.
Did you know your grandma?
No, ma'am.
You've not seen her before?
Yes, ma'am.
You've not seen your grandma before?
No, ma'am.
So among these people, you don't know who is your grandmom among them?
It's when my daddy told me that this is my grandma.
I can't hear you again.
It's when my daddy told me that this is my grandma.
So you've not met her before?
Yes, ma'am.
Has she been talking to you people on phone when your mom was alive?
No, ma'am.
Nobody have called you before?
Yes, ma'am.
As in your auntie, your grandmom?
Only Auntie Jacqueline, ma'am. And she will greet me. And
Is Auntie Jacqueline here?
no, ma'am.
She's not among them.
Yes, ma'am.
So, have you eaten today?
Yes, ma'am.
What did you eat?
Rice, ma'am.
You ate rice
Yes, ma'am.
and water, egg. You're laughing?
Yes, ma'am.
Your hair is nice. You have full hair.
Mm,
When is your baby?
it has passed, ma'am.
Was past. Oh my gosh. And I wanted to celebrate that birthday for you. So which month is that?
June, ma'am.
June.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Oh my God. Thank God another June is coming. Would you want me to celebrate your birthday for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. I promise you that.
Thank you.
Your next birthday, your other girls like you, as pretty as you are, will join you to celebrate your birthday, okay? Okay. You're not going this way again. You go like this. Okay? Do you want to drink mineral?
Just
You want water? Okay. Call success to give her water. Do you want it cold or normal? Cold. Success should go and get her cold water. Thank you, love you. That's my nice girl. Have it again. Mr. Adenola, use your mic.
Ma.
You said to us yesterday that your wife was wearing 3 cardigan, 4 cardigan.
Yes.
Whenever she drinks, she will pull it.
Yes.
Do you understand that this girl is even smarter than you when it comes to brilliantness and smartness? Did you tell this girl to say something from the house?
No.
Use your mic.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Yes.
Okay. From the statement of this girl, shows that this girl is very intelligent. Very, very, when I say very, if I say she's intelligent, it's understatement. And I say she's very intelligent is to tell you that this girl is very intelligent. It's not a girl that you will do something as a child and you feel she don't know what you are doing, or she can't explain what you did. And you heard me asking her, how did her mother, late mother, used to dress? Did you hear that she said her mother used to dress with 3 cardigan, 4 cardigan, because she knew what is gown, and she knew what is trouser, and she knew when somebody wear trouser and wear cardigan on top, or wear one and wear two, because she knew who is her mother. So explain to us why you said the woman used to wear 3, 4 cardigan, and who drinks alcohol have no reason to even wear anything that will bring up heat, because already the heat is coming from inside and you warm up. For those that drink and smoke, once you drink, you are already hot for me. Once you smoke, you are already warm. So if she's drinking the way you just say she's a drunkard, that she drink and smoke and do this, what is that thing that will still prompt her wearing 3-4 cardigan that you told us yesterday?
She used to wear cardigan like that. And whenever she drinks, she remove those cardigan.
Hmm?
When she has not drink,
Hmm.
she wear the cardigan like that. But whenever she go out and bring out the alcohol inside and go inside the bedroom or close the door and drink it, she remove the cardigan.
I don't want to believe that you poison her, but I want to believe that you frustrated her to death. That is it. I don't want to believe that you poisoned her, but I want to believe that she died out of your frustration. Because you are the only one working. You are the only one traveling to Abuja. You are the only one going to Island. You are the only one selling. What stop you that you stay with her for 18 good years? She's not working. She's not trading. You are paying house rent of 400,000 according to your statement. Your children are going to school of 200 and something thousand, and she's not working. She's not trading, and she have to stay in the house and until she drink and drink and drink and drink. Because based on your statement, you are not even a man that stays in the house. You are not a man that spends time with your family. Because when you are online booking and they are booking and you are booking and they are booking, ordering goods and you are supplying left, right, island, front, Abuja, and you even intend traveling to Abuja according to you before she gave up ghost that day. So your attention was, you have never have attention. They never got your attention for once. So I believe she died out of your frustration. Because the only person that she could confide in or console her, you are the one cheating in the relationship, having other child from outside, and you were still in contact with your baby mama until this moment we are talking here. And no woman, not even our grandparents, that encourage or even bear having rivals in their marriage, that will take it. Even when they don't talk. They don't talk not because they are comfortable with it. They don't talk because their parents also support their husband having second wife, because they just see it like a tradition. But no normal human being that have blood running in him or her will encourage her own husband sleeping with another woman, talk more of having another child. Because if she's somebody that goes out, if she work, then possibly should have find somebody she can confide in and have friends that will encourage her or need that advisor on what to do per time. She don't work, so she stay lonely in the house. She don't trade, so she have no company. So the only thing that console her and give her company is alcohol. When she drinks, she feels satisfied. Problem finish. When the intoxication expired, she started thinking again. So she was just living on alcohol because of your frustration, that you are frustrating her emotionally. You are traumatizing her. And she don't feel like committing suicide. And she eventually commit the suicide gradually by taking those alcohol and painkiller and all that, when she finally gave up ghost. some of you men should learn how to have conscience. Because if you have no conscience, if there's no conscience running in you, time will come. The time has come. Oh. There are so many women will not fold their hands, being killed out of frustration like this any longer. We are going to give you condition. That condition, you will meet it too. If you don't meet it, these children, you will never see them for life. They will look for you when they become even 25. Because even if they are 18, they will still restrict their movement from that place. None of you tried. You did not try it, and I don't want to blame who is already dead. Because there is no connection between even the children with her family. The children is not communicating with their grandparents. Then the grandparents now that is here to claim these children now, they were not also communicating with the children when your daughter was still alive. Because if you were checking on your daughter, checking on her, and you, even if they are not married, for the fact that you know you've gotten a grandchild, another thing is that you have to call them. How are my grandchildren? Oh, I hope you guys are doing well. Human being is human being. There is nothing to be compared to human being on earth, no matter what the person do to you as your child. Once in a while, you check. And when you notice they are okay, fine. Because if you people were checking on your daughter, on your sister, all of you that gathered in front of me, none of you did well. You can't be claiming disease now, while when the disease was alive, you have no relationship with her. You don't have relationship with people when they are dead. The love you are trying to show now, you should have shown that love when that disease was alive. How are you? Even if she's not checking, you are close to the mother. You know the mother daughter is in Nigeria, where all of you that are gathered today are living. The mother did not even call you people. Hey, one of my daughter is living with one man in Nigeria. Can you help me check them? She's not calling, and we have not talked for a while. I hope she's okay. No matter what, even if you're quarreling with your children or with anybody, once you heard that something is happening to that person, you try all possible means, let that person survive first. After that, once you survive the person, move on with your enmity. You can born again, but ensure the person is safe and alive. I don't know how you, all of you, will want to claim this disease now. It's your sister, it's your daughter, and when this person was alive, none of you checked. Because if that lady was close to any of you here, I don't think what happened to her would have happened. Because you take her for counseling, you take her for rehabilitation, you take her to where they will stay in another. You can move her from the house. There are so many ways you can build her courage. An idle mind is a devil workshop. When the husband is not there to pet her, give her hope. You had a little girl say the father was in the parlor pressing phone or laptop after 5 a.m. because all he wants is after. Let the money be there. You pay house rent. Let the money be there. They will be eating. Let the money be there. He's paying his children's school fees. Is that all we need? Is that all a woman needs in marriage? I think that is secondary. You don't create time for love. You don't create time for outing. You don't create time to show concern. You are concerned, you are bringing money. Now you know. You think because of you, I should not check my child. You think because of you, I should not talk to my baby mother, rubbing it on her face. And when she feel, who should I talk to? After all, this man did not marry. You cannot say what you have said to her. Your word, your exchange, everything, you are a saint. You did not fight her. You did not say nothing. There was no foul languages you were using. You were not telling her, you were not making her feeling as if she's nobody. You were not making her feel as if she's a foreigner. You are not making her feel as if there will be no hope in that relationship. It's only God that can judge. She's dead today, but it's a death owed by everybody. Don't think who died, you are more than the person. One day you will die. And that is what people should think in this life. If you kill someone because of money, one day you will still die. If you kill someone because of beauty, one day you will die. And that is why God is God. He can never be man. Assuming no matter if you have money, there is a level of money you have, you buy life. I think people would have finished the whole of their family, including their generation, to have the money so that they will be alive. But thank God there is nothing you have on this earth that you will not die. One day you give a ghost. Nobody, no woman. When I say no woman should step into that house. Because we will not want anybody to come and maltreat these children in the name of the 1, 2, 3. If you have sibling, your sister, these children now have become married children. Every week we'll check on them. We'll come there or we'll bring them here. We may not even tell you when we are coming there. We will only tell you must provide them here. If you like, tell them whatever you want to tell them. By the time we meet them and there is any trace of lies from these children, that is the end of you seeing those children. After you have another one, you must not have them. The one you have, you can go and take your son and move on with that. But this one, there must be extra care and extra care on them. They not marry their mother, and not that the woman died happily, and not that she was even sick on sick bed. Then you feel, okay, this person is sick. Everybody have lost hope. This is untimely death, painful death. The issue of dragging here and there and there and there, I will advise you families, you drop this crisis and bury this woman peacefully. Let her spirit rest. Let her spirit rest. Because somebody that have not been better emotionally from life and died like that and just move on with pain, it's not something that you people should be here, there, and all that. It's not worth it. Grandma, you did not try. I will say it to you and to your face. If you cry from now till tomorrow, I will tell you are crying crocodile tears. Do you know why? Child is child, even if you have millions. Prodigal son that even left the father's house, did all manners, returned again. The father received him more than even children that are living with him. So there is nothing your daughter have done to you that would have warranted you that is sitting there. You are still very, very young. You are younger than my mother. And there is no day my mother will not check all that children. If she don't call in the morning, she will call in the evening. No matter wherever we spread to, once you see her call, you know she want to talk to you. You can call her back. or you allow her to come. And that is the love and bond of a mother. You are not in Nigeria. You have left. And look at Cameroon, see Nigeria. What does it cost you to come? Now you are here, you have spent 2 weeks, and you have never for one day come and spend 1 hour with these children and your late daughter. You said you're a princess, and you allowed a princess Jean to live with a woman for 18 years. Is that royalty? If you warrant you use army, police to this man's house and go and pick your daughter and the children and tell him, come. I did not say you should not marry. If you love my daughter, come there and pay the dowry. Somebody must not use 1 billion to pay dowry to be a dowry. Dowry is a tradition, and that is what makes the person honorable. This man said he spent 400,000 just to know it, do introduction and want to come and know family. That alone, even if the money was given to your daughter, was he encouraging? It's scary. And if you collect 400,000, then 18 years ago, what are they expected to become a dowry on how to pay dowry on a woman? Then she should be thinking of spending millions. Dowry is honor. It's not how much you take. It's the tradition that something was paid on the child. The child did not move and started living with a man like a wayward person, bringing respect to the family. That's what it means. They can as well go to court register and register there and do court register. But at the end, you as a mother, you will not be happy. Said you are still alive. Your daughter is having court wedding without you giving her hand in marriage. But when you make things difficult for men, not that these children are not beautiful to be married, not that they are not worth to be married, but the condition given by some family is terrible that men will be scared of coming. But do you know they can equally spend the millions you want the in-law to spend after they have your daughter in their house? They may pay little. That respect will be there. Who is that? Take that phone.
No, I'm telling the person
Give him that phone, sir, and off it. So it's not the issue of you crying, you want the dead body, you want the dead body. It's the issue of you having a flashback that even you did not try. The family did not try where this guy is. And that is the reason why he did all these things. Is there anything you people have discussed since yesterday till now as regard to the burial among the family? So what do you people want now? I mean the family of the girl, of the deceased. What do you people want?
I want to.
Give her the mic.
No, I want the cups.
You want the cups?
Yes, ma'am.
If you say they can't pay the dowry and you want the cups, I hope you know you are going to sign that you are not going to seize these children anytime they come visiting Cameroon.
No, ma'am.
And I hope you understand. I told you people that this office will not allow this man to travel with these children to anywhere.
No problem, ma'am.
For now.
Yes, ma'am.
You see how tender she is. Even you as a grandmother, somebody is taking this kind of child to go and be witnessing whatever. The child know that the mother is late already.
Yes.
You just said the mother died and it's painful. Just like that. A girl of 10 years. So if this girl become 15, what to be her this thing? See the way she just, the mother died It's very painful. You had her. Then you now talk about this small one from here to Cameroon. They are your children.
Yes,
We want to know who is your family, your close family here that you trust. That will be visiting them. The children will be visiting them. If you come around also, they will bond with you. Then they get to a stage, they can come to Cameroon, because we don't want we don't want a situation where the children will not know the mother's family.
yes.
Yes,
My
because it's you people that is their mother now.
My sister-in-law is here.
Your sister-in-law.
Yes.
Which of them?
This is my sister-in-law, and this is my mate. The other one. We married from the same place.
Okay.
Sophie.
Married from
We
the
married
same
from
place.
the same village. Yes.
This your sister-in-law, is it that your brother, your husband's sister, or she's married to
It's my husband's sister. They're
same parent?
from the same place. No, from the same village.
The same village?
Yes.
So there is nobody close as in your daughter, I mean your own direct relatives in
I
Nigeria?
have my first daughter too here.
Where is she?
She's right at what I for they call it.
Is she married?
Yeah, she's married to a Yoruba. They have come home. They have done their own marriage. The husband has come to the village.
Where is she? I've not seen her since you people have been coming.
She's there in the Bafo there.
You see?
Yes. My first daughter, the one that comfort is falling behind.
And that is carelessness. How can her elder sister be in Lagos and her sister is passing through all this kind of a thing? Not that they are quarreling. Are they quarreling?
No.
And you see, even till this moment we are talking, we have not even seen her for once. That is to tell you there is no close relationship, and that is not how it should be. That is not how it should be. So you heard that they said they want to take the cost. Okay. What is the arrangement you've made towards that?
They asked me for some documents.
Mm.
So I was there on Friday to get them. So they said the document will be ready on Monday, which is
Eh?
the document will be all the document will be ready on Monday.
What are the documents?
And they want documents from local government that we reside in where we are staying now. And they want another document that I should sign and change a name to their name so that they can carry the cost without problem. And then I should give them another note that I support the family from taking her to Cameroon.
So you are shaking your head. Is it contrary?
Yes.
Okay, give them. What do you give her this thing?
The last time we had a meeting with him, we told him to produce the death certificate. Huh? Okay. Yeah, he was there in the meeting. The death certificate, the medical report, documents for mortuary, police report, and cause of death. And we asked him the ambulance to come, the casket, and dressing, a few things though. But we started with the documents first so that we can go to the embassy. He gave us a document, ma. But in the document he wrote Mrs. When he wrote Mrs. and we went to the embassy.
Yeah, we had that yesterday.
Yes.
So that's the meeting.
Yeah, that's where we lost contact with him. He was not picking our calls before he brought us here. So those documents, we need them, and then the rest of the items which we listed here.
What are the items?
The items, like we had the transportation of the corpse at the border.
Which is how much?
Ambulance to come is 150.
Ambulance with the corpse, 150.
Yes, ma'am. To the borders, right? It come.
Okay.
And we have borders.
Uganda is Calabar.
No, it's Ikom.
Ikom is Calabar. Ikom is under Calabar.
Yeah, Ikom is under Calabar.
Okay.
And we have the What's the name? Okay.
Sorry, ma. On that day, the uncle, Mr. Mustafa, said he was going to take responsibilities. But when he told us that Yemi has come to this office, he now said he has taken his hands off the responsibilities of whatever we agreed here, because it's even him who told us that Yemi is stubborn, has refused to listen to him, and has taken us to human rights. So on that day, these are the things that we agreed on. That Yemi will produce a death certificate, a medical report from the hospital in which the disease died, stating the cause of death. Then the documents from the mortuary. There are two mortuaries now. The one he took her there first, and then the government hospital where she's lying there now. Then a police report, which is supposed to have reported to them the day that the girl died. Then the cause of death, ambulance will come, we verify, we told him 150,000. The gasket, which should be lined with aluminium, because water might be dripping from the body. Then the dressing gown, which will be buried with a local government report where they are residing. Then transporting the corpse from Ikom to Douala, where they will take the corpse to. We make those inquiries and we discussed that it's going to cost us 400,000 CFA. So when we converted it that day, it brought it to 240,000 naira. Then we said that the mortuary will be kept at Ikom for 2 days to arrange for the vehicle that will convey it to Douala. So those 2 days, I'm yet to get the cost of keeping the mortuary at Ikom for those 2 days. Then bed sheets to wrap the corpse there, and then transporting people and a police officer from here to Ikom, it will cost us 300,000 naira. So as at that day, I knew that Mr. Mustafa scripted something on his own list, 900,000 beds. When I went through this list again, it is more than the 900,000. It's not 500,000, as Yemi said yesterday. It is.
How much it total you calculated?
With some of these things, because the price should come from him, because they are going to pick it up. So, and we have not sat down since then to look at it, because when you call him, he never picks.
Yemi, why are you not picking their phone? Is there anything you want to use the cost to do?
No.
Why are you not picking their phone?
The reason why I don't pick up, when mommy started telling me she's going with my two daughters and I cannot stop, and I brought the case here. That's why.
Okay, you've heard what they said in it. But you people that is doing this calculation, you ought to have given him a rough estimate or what an idea of what it will cost. Because not that he planned the debt as well.
Yeah. Ma'am, I have the recordings of our 3 last meetings, which I said, if I get here, I might send it to you through YouTube so that you might now see that everything that we have been doing, Yemi here, right from the second meeting, ma, I've been telling him about these documentations. Nothing is strange here that he had not known before now. Nothing.
No, I mean the price.
The price, most of these things, he's the one to come up with the prices and not us.
No, it's you that is demanding for that. So go and make up your price and tell her what it costs.
The one that
tell me what it costs.
Like the ambulance to Ikom, we got the price and we told us in the last meeting. Then the cost of transporting it from Ikom to Douala, we told him 340,000. Then to transport these corpse with a police officer and somebody in the ambulance to Ikom, then the man has to come back 340. This we discussed in the last
340 going and 340 coming.
No, 240,000 for them to go. Then the man has to come back. The police officer has to come back. So we discussed it in the last meeting. I have the record.
Okay, what
that
if the
meeting.
Yemina could not provide the money? Are you people going to leave the corpse in the mortuary till the year he gets the money? But that is another thing.
Ma, that is
Because
where
you guys have to go and do the calculation.
Yeah, ma,
Another thing is for you to see how possible, what is the reality of this man having all that money provided for these expenses? Because if they run these expenses at the end, it will never wake up that girl. And the money is not going to the pocket of any of you. And if eventually he spend this money as somebody that he has cohabited with, either by problem or by it, you don't have sex with someone that you hate. You don't produce children with somebody that you hate. You must have a feeling for the person before all these things comes up. So if the whole thing is being put this way, even if we put this man in the condition of, okay, provide the children, do you think there will be any better relationship between this person, the family, and the children again? Because all of you that is calculating this, did you, even if this guy married this person and the wife eventually died, it's still both family that will still think of how will they bury the dead. You cannot say because you born, they married, this person must be the only one responsible for the burial. Then if he did not also bury, he did not also marry, you don't expect the whole expenses to be on him. Did you people mark out another plan that, okay, you are also bringing this amount, let him bring this amount, but your daughter must be buried in Cameroon, or the expenses must be on him alone?
That was the last meeting we had, ma.
This meeting you people have to have it proper, because
I have the recorded. That was the last meeting we had, and
it's
I
not
can
because
transfer it to you.
Africans will, yes, it's necessary. Before you live with someone, let the person pay your diary. But if any mistake has happened, and not that two people that love themselves decided to live with each other, maybe your family will say no, the other family will say no, but when the both families said no and the two people said yes, they decided to abandon both families and move on with their life. But as an African tradition, we want to say no, we must respect our family. If my mother said don't marry this person, you want to adhere to the voice of your mother, forgetting whether if your mother really know what she's talking about. It could be that she have her own personal, whatever with this person, or have whoever she's feeding, that is feeding her or giving her money, and you want the daughter married, then you will never bother about your own feelings, about your love, your emotion. All they want is, you have to marry my tribe, you have to marry Benue, you have to marry this. Then if it's not going in their way, they will insist, I don't want you getting married to this man or to this woman, which is not also proper. But even if they've never objected to their relationship, this has happened. Let's leave the nonchalant attitude of Yemi. What is your name? Yemi. Let everybody rub mind on how this disease should be laid to rest, and let this trauma go out of our children's mind, other than this issue here and there. If he cannot provide the money, and you people say the woman should not be buried where the children will be having access to the kids. If you want to take the corpse to your village, by all means, then think about other modalities. Because if you are calculating this one 350, police have to go there, police have to come back, you have to cross border, all this you know. You can't cross border with corpse. And if you write all this in, release it, and if they release the corpse to you people, and nobody is providing 1 naira from the deceased family, and we're expecting the guy to pay everything from the A to Z because you people had an argument. Argument is bound to happen in this kind of situation. The ability to resolve amicably is what matters most. If you consider the children that is in this relationship, and this family also needs the kids, then there should be amicable settlement. Not to stand on a ground that the cops must go to Cameroon.
Can I say something, ma?
Yeah. And even in the go ahead, please.
Okay. We had discussed this amicably with his uncle, who came on board, that he's representing the family, Mr. Mustafa. And we had agreed. And if Yemi feels that he cannot, since the uncle says he has backed off now, if Yemi feels that he cannot fit the bill when he has been saying that he will fly into Cameroon with the kids. Going to Cameroon with the kids is a lot of money, far more than
Possible
this.
he's telling you that so that they will leave the kids.
But then, if he feels that, he can afford it, therefore means, we can now come back on the round table and then talk. But when Yemi try to put us off by not picking our calls, how can we now sit on a round now and then talk? So the fault is from him. If he feels that he cannot, let us sit down and talk and then see where we can come in and then where they can come in.
Hear me? Once, you cannot run from your shadow. Hold that mic. Can you run from your shadow?
No, ma'am.
Good. That is what this case is all about. You can't run from your shadow and you cannot avoid your debt. If you feel you are owing this person and you run from Lagos to Onitsha, the debt is still hanging on your neck, either by life or by debt. Debt is debt. Except the person waive it. But as far as they did not waive it, the debt is still hanging on your neck. So you can't run from your shadow. You must sit down.
Yes, ma'am.
With this family and with your family for a better and peaceful discussion. If you want the corpse buried here, let your family plead and let them know where she will be buried, and then you do the necessary. And if they say the corpse should not be buried here, let them go and do their calculation and see what you can also afford that is reasonable. Then the family also that is from royal family that would not want their royal head to be in another place should also support. But the issue is that the corpse should be taken to that place if that's what they want. But I must not hear that you were not there in the meeting or they called you on phone, you did not pick.
Yes, ma'am.
You are a man. You are not a kid. You are not a baby, so you don't behave like a child. If they call you, answer them. When is the meeting going to hold? If you people place meeting, go with your family. Everybody should sit down and discuss the modality. I don't know why people should keep somebody in the mortuary and be dragging front and left and right, Nigeria, Cameroon, border, police, this and that, and this person need to. The more you put dead body in the code, you are killing the spirit of that person the more. You allow the spirit to be agile. Bury the person where the person is still hot, the spirit is still hot. If there's anything behind, it can still act. But not to keep somebody in mortuary and be talking left, front, and back every day without a reasonable headway. So when do you people intend to have meeting?
Sorry, ma'am. If Yemi had picked up our call on
Madam,
Monday,
leave that one, madam.
we could have
leave the past.
We could have
I
done
know
that.
that he has
But
not
then-
been picking. Just give us a
but
new
then-
date.
Okay, he has to tell us when will be convenient for him and his family, because so far the uncle who stood as a family, he said he has backed off. So he has to tell us and then come for the next meeting.
You want to talk, Pastor? Pastors, move forward so that you will not drag my mic, please.
So far, sincerely, I want to appreciate the Access to Justice for their contribution and support to bring peace amongst us, and the cooperation and understanding of the family of the deceased as well. The issue on ground is that my uncle, I spoke with him yesterday night on this matter, and I begged him. I called my mother. I told her that this is what is going on. My mother has spoken with him. So he has promised that he's going to comply. So please, I will urge the access to justice and the family to give us the grace within now and Monday. We'll sit, then we'll tell you what's next.
Okay, before we close, can you step out, call your uncle, and take a date?
Okay.
Then we'll tell the family, as everybody is here now, they will all agree. Yemi will sign. Everybody will be in the meeting.
Let me do that. Thank you.
Yemi,
Ma'am.
I don't want to repeat myself again. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
You have to comply. You hear?
Yes, ma'am.
You have to comply. Encourage whoever that wants to assist in this issue. Don't discourage nobody with your attitude.
Yes, ma'am.
If they call your uncle, they give date, go there and talk like a reasonable person. Don't bring issue of house rent or anything in that meeting. Don't bring issue of your children going to school in that meeting.
Yes, ma'am.
God will provide. If you
Yeah.
cannot afford the school the children are going, bring them to a lesser place. They let their mother be buried and start off your life from there.
Yes, ma'am.
Your landlord know that you lost your wife. If you cannot afford to renew your rent this moment, there will be an understanding. If the landlord did not agree, come and tell us. We'll invite him or her and plead to the person on your behalf.
Yes, ma'am.
So whatever that have to do with this cost, don't compare that with any material things again. Don't give the excuse you want to pay house rent, you want to pay shop rent, you want to do this or do that. If your family are willing to support, then you calm down and hear them out and be reasonable in your words and not make no problem with any of them. That is with the family of your mother, your children's mom.
Yes, ma'am.
You will still have to go to that hospital on Monday while you are changing other documents. If eventually you people did not agree on burying the corpse in Nigeria, you still have to go to that hospital for them to stamp the autopsy. They have to stamp and sign it. In case if they get to another border or anywhere, they start, police, whether Nigerian police or Cameroon or Ghana, all of them, they are the same. Let them not start, how did they bring the dead body without autopsy? Or you people kill the person or put cocaine to hang the dead body again elsewhere. Go and stamp that autopsy result from whoever gave you that result from that hospital. It's very, very necessary. And I don't know if it's by mistake or it's a deliberate act. Barrister, why are you not talking today? Give the phone. Why are you not talking today? Some people were saying Barrister is not here today.
Yeah.
I want to let them know that you are here. That you are only wearing a face mask and no sleeve. Any observations?
I appreciate human rights defenders and access to justice
Thank you, sir.
because the peace that the two parties won, we are achieving it through the human rights defenders and access to justice. Because when I came into the matter, I look at it in the eyes of the law, and I observed that the party that brought me in won peace, and they started sitting in a round table. I had no option other than to position myself to mediate between two of them. So when the peace process broke up, and then I got to hear that they have moved to human rights, I said, okay. I wanted to go the other way around, but the party that brought me still insists that okay, we should still go to that human right. And I'm pleased when I came here, I see that the peace talk they started is in progress, and by the grace of God, we'll achieve it here, so that the body can be laid to rest.
Yeah.
And then that will be over. So I'm grateful.
Thank you, Barrister. My pleasure. You are done?
Yes.
Okay, give Pastor Mike, let's hear him.
I've spoken with my uncle.
Okay.
He said I should appreciate the both parties, as in the access to justice and the family, and that I should tell them that they should give us the grace within now and Monday, so that we can sit within ourselves, discuss them. On that, after the meeting, we will call them and tell them when we are going to meet them. That was what he said.
So no particular date of meeting.
It is the day of meeting will come up. We will tell them on Monday.
On Monday.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that okay by you people?
Can I ask something respectfully?
Yes, ask us. Give him my call. Probably you may call the uncle in our presence.
Yes, that is what I think the uncle should be called here, so that they will also. I think the list given there,
Huh?
the list provided here, which the uncle has a copy and said is going to support. I don't think it's much problem, because the family here too have also made arrangement to bury because it doesn't end by this one, is just involving transportation. The family of the deceased have also made arrangement as to the burial day. This is transportation. But if, as we are here now, they said, okay, what is here in the list here is too much, or we want people to bring a contribution, they can agree on what they're going to bring, and then we make reports here right away. Yes.
What you people need to do, because this bill is they just itemize it.
Yes.
But there is no specific amount outside the. Sorry, you can push it up.
Yes, my uncle is on.
Yeah. Okay.
But that means mo ti wà níwájú adájọ́ báyìí pẹ̀lú family. So only of a buying, so I'm right in the office. So they want to hear from you what you said the other time, sir. Please talk. You talk.
He's talking.
Hello. Yeah, they are hearing you, sir.
On that.
Thank you. Thanks so much for giving us time. First, I'm driving, okay, but I will be able to attend the meeting with my family on Monday. So whatever I can do, whatever we decide or we talk about, we will let Comfort's family know on filling on Monday. I'm so glad if you can permit us to wait till Monday, so we can decide when best me, my family, Yemi, and every one of us can sit down with our family.
They are meeting on Wednesday. They are meeting
So
on Thursday.
that is just what I'm asking for, please.
Sir, they said, is it possible the meeting come up on Wednesday, Friday or so?
Tuesday or whatever.
Friday.
Yes.
You said Friday.
Friday. You say?
I said from Monday, if we continue with the document, then we now decide on the Monday aspect of Friday. We are meeting on Monday, so the two families will meet on Friday. But pending that, if we start the processing of those documents.
It's all right. Any other thing? Any other thing?
The family of the
Let
disease.
me see. Did you off it? Let me see.
Maybe my distance.
Hello.
My distance.
No,
My distance.
you shift it down. No, you can. It's okay. No, it's okay. Talk where you are. You can talk.
Okay.
Even where you're sitting. Okay.
The mother of the disease have been here for 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
And since she came, there have been series of meetings. The meeting landed us here, but I still thank God because as we are here, we are for good too. But I believe that because they are murmuring that the staying here is expensive too, because the big cost of staying here. So I believe that since the first assurance we have gotten that the documents will be ready between at most Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday, the documents will be ready. Then the meeting for the final meeting should be brought down to at most Wednesday, so that the final arrangement, because they have concluded that the corpse must go. I have been talking to them as to if they can change their mind to bury the body here, because I've actually been in between the two parties. But they insist that the corpse must go. So I am pleading that since our brother here, Yemi, have said that okay, the document will be ready at most 2 o'clock. Then the final meeting should be brought down to Wednesday. This is to cut the cost of the deceased family staying in Lagos.
Yemi is not in charge of documents. Yemi only good. I mean, just like you have a document to get from this office, you are coming to get the document. You are not in charge of the process.
We always report here.
No, you don't get it. If you're expecting Yemi, okay, for instance, you have agreed that he's going to change all those documents, but he have no authority over receiving that document on Monday, because he is going to respective offices which have procedures that he may not be able to gather and get every signature needed or approval needed for all those documents. I just told him to go to same hospital where the autopsy was conducted to have the autopsy stamped and signed. That is one. It's in addition to what the other documents that he's trying to process on Monday or change. Then the other ones that he has processed that have to do with the disease status, marriage status and all that is also coming up. So you can't really ascertain if he's going to get all those documents ready within that days. So if you suggest or you are insisting having meeting with them on Wednesday, and eventually they could not have everything sorted out before that time, then it's irrelevant. So it's better you extend the time. On what may give and take, they should have everything put in place before Friday. Because if you ask him meet on Monday or Wednesday, what if the document is not ready? Then you start all over again. But if you put it on Friday, you know that every other thing needed must have been ready. If it is money, they have made their plans. If it is documents, the document must have been processed and arranged. If it is the autopsy, must have gone there and stamped. So having meeting on Friday, you are having a final conclusion. Possibly the courts can still live within that week or Sunday when road is less busy.
We agree on behalf of the family. I mean, the disease family.
Okay.
I think we agree with that.
Sorry.
I said,
okay, when you have your final meeting on Friday, then you meet all the parties on Saturday.
no problem.
Yeah. Meet all the parties on Saturday. Who is traveling with the course among you? Who? Give a mind. What is your relationship? Did they come from Cotonou? You came from Cameroon?
Yes.
3 of you?
Yes.
Sorry, Should I buy you mineral? And what is the best Cameroon food in your place? Adam, is it corn?
We have ero and fufu. We have afam soup.
Okay.
We have
this
dole.
one look like Calabar.
We have dole and miondo.
Okay, you guys have almost some kind of this
Yeah,
with Calabar.
with granules.
Oh my God.
Together. Then we
No
have
wonder Mama is looking fresh. No wrinkle, no nothing.
Yeah, that is it.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
How did they say welcome in Cameroon language?
Pola Boam.
Pola.
Pola Boam.
Oh my God. Pronounce it again.
Pola Boam.
Pola Guam.
In our own language.
Your own language. Pola
We speak
Guam.
French.
Oh. Oh. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Merci, mon amour.
So my own language is Douala.
Douala.
Pola Boam.
Yeah. Pola Guam. Thank you very much. Okay. Came from Cameroon. She came from Cameroon. Mama came from Cameroon. So all the advocates, none of you is going to Cameroon. Madam,
No,
are you going to Cameroon? Give her a mic.
I will just get to income.
Yeah?
I will just get to income.
You get to income.
The borders.
Okay. Until you will meet on Saturday, then the family, I will officially hand over Yemi to you people. Yes. Today, every one of you living in Lagos, including lawyer, will give me his or her address. Before coming Saturday, we are going to send people to know where you are living. Then, as we stand for peaceful resolution, we want to stand it to the end. If eventually the both family agree, the court is going to the village, to Cameroon, we want this relationship not to end. Let there be serious bond between the deceased family and the children, and then Yemi himself. So you are going to sign for the safety of Yemi in Cameroon. Mama will sign. All of you that came from Cameroon will sign. You people that gathered in my office here will sign. Anything happen to Yemi in Cameroon, I will arrest everybody, including lawyer. So that is it. So as you guys insist that the court must go to Cameroon, I agree. There is no problem. It's culture, it's tradition. You have to respect people's culture and tradition. But it will just plead for peace. Let peace reign. So that Yemi will come there and attend the burial of your daughter and return back. Then if there is peace, there is no issue. He can equally even come with the children to you. Mama, these are your children. Time to time, you bring them. If you want to visit, you come. If you need them, they will come. They will just at least let them know, the both family, that this daughter don't know you as a grandmother is not good. But if there is issue, she will not still know you again until she grows. And once children grow up without a serious bond, you can't force them at old age to come to you, and which is not good. So please, I appeal to you. I beg every one of you. Maybe next time if you are coming again, I'm going to look for who know how to cook Cameroonian food. Let them come and cook for you people. You will eat before you leave. Then you give me assurance in this office that Yemi is coming and coming back peacefully to meet your children.
You give us your phone number.
I will give her.
Yes. When we reach over, we'll call.
Please, I want to come to Cameroon.
You come.
You know, I don't know Cameroon. I thought you have to go to Cotonou and go to Togo and this thing. But they said you have to pass Calabar. So I want to come to Cameroon. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Give me paper. Let them give me their addresses. They will have it. You never finish.
I just want to appreciate you, ma.
No problem.
God bless you. God will crown your effort.
Amen.
And He will perfect everything that concerns you.
Amen.
And I want to use the opportunity again to, I don't know how I appreciate my in-laws. Because even maybe we pay dowry or not dowry, there is a bond there already,
Yes.
which are the children. So they should just please, in any way we have wronged them or Yemi have wronged them, they should just please forgive us. We are sorry.
Thank
We didn't mean any harm. We come here for peace, and we thank God that God is proving Himself. So thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you.
So
God
my
bless
in-law,
you.
please. Thank you very much.
Plain sheet, so long plain sheet. You are looking for people. Okay. Give to lawyer because if I want to start now, I want to start the deal with. They will see me saying a lawyer the deal with. So give him. He will be the one to coordinate all the writing. So if he did not write it well, I'll say, come, I'll present it before the law court. Lawyer, come. Are you not the one that put down this address?
Thank you. Really.
Madam, what is that your name, please?
My name.
Yes. You are the one that's supposed to be the lawyer of this. I wonder why you did not study law.
just a messenger.
You are just a messenger.
Yes.
Oh my God. I would like to have somebody like you as a member of this place so that I will relax while you are talking. You should be the lawyer of this. But even the lawyer self cannot agitate the way you are bossing and bouncing, and we thank God for everything. Thank you for your concern, your commitment, and everything. God bless you. God bless every one of you.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, thank you viewers for being with us. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page of Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center. For more useful information, visit our website on www.hrdac.org.ng. This is where we're going to draw the curtain of this very case today. Next week, Saturday, we're going to have a final resolution of this case. And by God's grace, everything will be settled amicably. The update of the a year and 2 months child that we had in our custody since yesterday. The child is in the hospital running series of tests. After this case, we are going back to the hospital to know what's next, what bills, and what is the outcome of the result of the test so far, and the proper medication that needs to be given to the child. Before we have to save the life of the child first, place the child in good condition before we start off and involve police for proper investigation on the genesis of that child and where we can trace the child's father and the mother. Though we're told the mother is late, we want to know the true stand if the mother is late or the mother is alive. You know, we cannot say now until police do their investigation. We will do that. We'll do that as soon as you are back from the hospital, and thereafter let some of you know how you can be of support to the child well-being. Also, I want to use this opportunity to appreciate Mrs. Ezekiel Magdalene, who is based in UK. Mrs. Ezekiel Magdalene has been supporting these organizations, ceaselessly. Most times, there is no need to announce out that she has not supported in any way. No matter how little she is, she has been contributing, helping, touching the lives, the fatherless, the orphans, the widows, Even the house rent cards, recharge cards and all that. She has been awesome. Please, God bless you, Mrs. Ezekiel Magdalene. God increase you, God enrich you in all your endeavor. May your pockets, may your account never run dry. May you never lack all through your life. God bless you, really good. Mrs. Ezekiel Magdalene, based in UK. Thank you very much. Be back in a moment. Everybody look upside. If I want to look for you, I know where they find you. Auntie on low cut and look me. All right.